Hi guys, it's Veronica from Veronica's Ventures. So every Sunday I like to put out a short video, usually under 5 minutes, at most under 10 minutes, on things that are helping me be successful. So today I wanted to share with you the 5 actions that will actually help you bring success. The very first is, of course, setting goals. You can't get to where you're going if you don't even know what your destination is. So if you haven't set goals yet, check out this video that my good friends at Last Life Ever made. I'll link it right here. They actually made a video about setting smarter goals. So those of you who did SMART goals in school, you know it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Smarter goals are a little bit different. They're about stretching you outside of your comfort zone, so they are still specific and measurable, but they're also actionable, which means you can take action on it. Even if you don't know how you're gonna get to the final product, you can start taking action now. Relevant is, of course, still relevant. And they add exciting and risky. And the reason you want it to be exciting and risky is because if you're excited about it, it's going to help you want to take action on it because you're excited, right? And then, of course, risky is about pushing outside of your comfort zone, because if you stay in your comfort zone, you're never going to expand that. So the very next step, of course, is staying focused and organized. And I actually have quite a few videos on things that have helped me stay focused and organized. So check out my channel. The playlist is called Conquer 2021, because this year I'm all about getting focused, organized, and getting things done. The very next thing is adjust your attitude. Attitude is really everything. And I've come to realize that even though I thought I was a positive person, I was a very self-deprecating person before I started this journey of mine. And unfortunately, I kind of passed that on to my kids. I didn't realize that I was doing it in a way that would make them think that it was okay to do it to themselves, because I was always very positive for them and encouraging them, but because I was negative about myself, I passed that on. So what I'm trying to do lately is every time I say something negative or they say something negative, I make them say 3 things that they are grateful for, or 3 things that are good for that day, whatever will help them reframe it into something positive. So for example, like I'm already dressed in my running clothes because that's another thing, setting myself up for success. But I could either say, man, I gotta run today, or hey, I get to run today. It's just little things like that. And it really does make a huge difference. Your brain thinks about it differently. Even though we can be logical and be like, well, I know I have to run. I know it's a good thing. Our subconscious mind listens to what we say and it believes it. So if I go, oh, I have to run today, it's gonna make it harder. Really, I swear. If you go out there with a good attitude, it's actually easier because your brain already thinks you can do it. So the next thing kind of led to it is setting yourself up with successful habits. So for example, I have a morning routine and a nighttime routine, and you can again check out my channel on how to set those. But one thing I really like to do for setting myself up for the next day is I actually set out my workout clothes and everything in another room, so that no matter what, even if my husband is still sleeping or our new dog is still sleeping, I have no excuse not to get dressed and go out and work out before everyone gets up. I also like to review my day as part of my morning routine. I review my day and the tasks that I want to get done, the priority tasks, any appointments I have for that day. It really helps set up the day. Last but not least is hang out with successful people. Now, this can be a little hard during COVID. We all know that. It's very hard to network if you can't be around people. But there are a ton of online groups, and if you haven't found one yet, or you're looking for another one, check out the Last Life Ever Facebook group. It's an awesome group of people from all walks of life, many of whom have been successful in their fields of study, lawyers, doctors, things like that, and people who are still working on it, like myself. And even those who are successful are still working on how to be the best versions of themselves. So there's tons of great topics to talk about and a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, hope these 5 tips helped, and I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.